Hi guys, I'm Nate, this is Film From Studios, and I'm here today with the incredible Alyson Kiperman Sullivan. How are you doing?
That's nice. Hi, great.
Walled access! Soaring Eagle!
You're Taylor from Power Rangers Wild Force.
Yeah.
We all love Taylor. She's a great character. But she does come across sometimes a little bit grumpy, a little bit bossy, and just from meeting you, I know that's not the case with you. But how much of yourself did you put into Taylor? And is there any moments in Wild Force that are sort of you shining out rather than just Taylor?
That's funny. Well, I think the fandom sometimes forgets that Taylor was the team leader, and she was the first Wild Force Ranger, and she was also in the Air Force. And so I probably personally would have been upset too if some guy from the jungle came who was stinky and they're like, he's going to be the leader now. I'm like, he doesn't even know what he's doing. I've been doing this for years. And why is he the team leader? But then Taylor, she realizes later, he speaks to all the animals, and Wild Force really did need Cole to be the team leader. But as far as, I guess I can be grumpy sometimes if I'm tired, or I try not to be. But I think it makes sense that Taylor was a little upset about having to acquiesce to the Jungle Boy, who ended up being a great leader. So it's all good.
And there aren't many Yellow Rangers that got to lead the team, so even though it was just episode 1, it was a really cool moment. The audition process for Power Rangers, you hear stories from a bunch of different actors.
Yeah.
Was there any particular story that sticks out with auditioning for you? And did you audition before Wild Force?
No. I read about 6 times for the role. I read the same dialogue every single time. And I just thought that they kept losing the tape or forgetting who I was, because I couldn't figure out why they had me keep coming back over and over to read the same dialogue that they put on film.
Yeah.
And by the 6th time, my agent called me and I said, by the way, I'm never reading for Power Rangers ever again, because I cannot go and read the same lines 7 times. That's just silly. And I was driving 70 miles total, so that's kind of far. And she said, well, it's fine, Allie, because you're going to play the Yellow Ranger. So
The rest history.
23 years later.
Yeah. So you've been cast in Power Rangers, you're shooting the show. Is there any particular memory or story with a cast member that you sort of look back on the most fondly?
I get the chills when I think about us filming in the rain, when we had lost our powers.
An incredible scene.
Yeah, I think all of us knew how special that was. I mean, I still 23 years later, I'll talk about it, and I'm just back to that time when we came together and we actually fought unmorphed. So yeah.
I mean, I'm a 22-year-old man, and I still get chills watching that scene. It is an incredible moment.
That's one thing you can never take away from us! Taylor Earhardt! Soaring Eagle!
Speaking of that scene, so many Wild Zords come out at the end of that, and you had the incredible Soaring Eagle.
Yeah.
If there was another Wild Zord you could have, whether it was in the show or just a completely new one you could make up, is there anything you'd do differently?
Maybe not a shark like Max is, but maybe like a really cool whale or something, or like a dolphin.
Yeah. Would you still want to make it yellow, or would you?
No. It doesn't have to be yellow.
And finally, 23 years after the show, we see a lot of Rangers come back in the show for cameos and stuff like that. What do you think Taylor's doing 23 years later?
Taylor, I think, is definitely training in the Air Force. I think she's an instructor, and she's still flying with her Eagle at 3:00 on the dot daily.
Thank you so much, guys. Alyson Kiperman Sullivan. I'll leave your Instagram link below as well. So definitely go check it out. Thank you very much.
Take care. Thank you.
Huge thank you and shout out to Sarah Jane and Eric Leutz, our Super Dynamo patrons. And of course, a huge thank you again to Alyson Kiperman Sullivan for taking the time to do this interview.